Okay, so here we are at 1026 East Road, Berlin, Vermont. The time is 9:44 a.m. It is October 13th. Temperature is about 45 degrees outside, and we have kind of overcast, partially cloudy day today. I'm going to say more overcast, especially when we get inside. But here I am at the outside of the house. Just to back up a little bit, that is the main entrance that I'm going to enter into the home. But just quick on the outside, you've got shingle siding. You have this door here that goes into the garage. It's a kind of a swing out door, not your typical kind of up down door, but could be adjusted. We've got the stairs going up to, there's a big kind of finished room up here. And then we have a standing seam roof here. Looks to be on the older side, but does appear on this side not to have any peeling paint or anything like that. Looks to be in fairly decent condition. Has the old school, I'm going to zoom up on the ridge line up there for you. Has the fold over style, no ridge cap. You see that on the older metal roofs around here. Going back to wide angle for you. I do notice from water coming down, we've got some of this green kind of algae kind of stuff going on, a few broken shakes there, but all in all, not bad. Single pane window here with the storm on it, typical entrance there. I do notice a lot of this down here is all kind of rotted on the bottom, and I do see peeling paint in a few places out here. Just panning to the backyard area. Nice little area out here, semi kind of sloping. There's a little bit level there. We'll go up into that wood shot or a storage area in just a minute here. I did want to pan to the left. There's a house there. I believe that just recently sold last year. And then coming up the driveway, sorry, my car is in the way, is a paved driveway. The condition of it is, in my opinion, is probably going to need some work at some point here in the next few years. You definitely have some kind of big bumps, rolling spots, and as you can see, cracks here. And then East Road's a dirt road, so I don't know if you want to stick to pavement here on this. And then panning out, the road is right there. I'm probably about maybe 150 yards off of it. Going that way, and then I'm just going to kind of stop talking for a minute so we can hear the highway road noise. So that's the highway right now. We'll do that same test inside, but right now we're gonna walk out around the front of the home. We come over here, you can see the roof lines coming down there. That might be a little bit of a snow buildup area over time, and then that right there onto that propane tank is a no-go. So yeah, water, snow comes on top of it. So I think that propane tank needs to either be removed or put over under there, and I don't even know if it's hooked up. So let's kind of go in there because this one here is hooked up. Yeah, this one's not hooked up, so I'll take all that back. But looking in the area again, you've got single pane windows with storm, some peeling paint around the outside. Coming this way, shakes seem to be in good condition. Sorry if they got a little shaky there. Again, same theme, not terrible in my opinion, but peeling paint along there. And then you can see East Road right there, and I can see the truck on the highway right there. So you are gonna see it in the fall and winter and spring. Summer, the foliage will fill in over there and you won't see it, and it might dampen down the noise a little bit. Just kind of big maple here, big old maple here, some spots maybe need to be taken care of. A couple more maples over there, and then a big elm tree, I believe. Don't quote me if I missed that, but I think that is what that is right there. So nice big trees in the front. Lots of leaves out here because of the foliage. This side of the house, you can get the front angle of it. I am noticing, and I think you can see it on this window, and right about there, you do have that kind of old farmhouse sag to it. And we're gonna notice that a lot more when we get inside too, on some of the doors and windows. Age of the home, yeah, it's kind of probably how it is. Backing up on the roof up here, we try to get up high for you. As you can see, that is shingles. That looks to be on the newer side. I did not check on the spur on the age of this side. So you have metal standing seam on the back and then shingles on this side. Looking up at the chimney from this side, appears to be okay. Let's zoom up there. Sorry, there'll be a little bit of backlight going on there. Pointing looks to be okay from this angle. I'm not sure on any of the flashing, etc. And I'm not sure on how many flues are up there. Probably more than one, but I do see a cap, as you can see in the video, on what must be the main heat source flues. So I'm gonna zoom back out here. Whoops, sorry. Let's try to go slow, and then come back down here, and we'll keep walking. Your front porch area, don't really like real true front door. And I did notice it when I first got here on the inside as well. So that would be something that I think would be a good upgrade for the home. There's where the oil tank fills right there. And then something kind of cool though is some of the detail that's up here right along there. That's really cool. I think that's all original to the home and the age. But yeah, so coming down this way, and I'm gonna pan to the right. Get an idea of the road. You have a slight slope down, and there's a little stone wall kind of stoop area there. And I'll zoom in on that for us, as you can see. Oops, let's go a little bit that more. So yeah, so coming back out, going around the house still. Again, same theme. We got some peeling paint. A good amount of peeling paint on that area. This area seems to look fine. There is the well right there. We got a bulkhead that's open right now. So, and then just looking up on this side, this side of the house, this is facing about south right here. West is that way, north, south, and then east is about out that way. So, again, a little bit more peeling paint around it. And then slightly sloping, not bad. More older maples, etc. in the back. There is the well. And then I'm gonna pan back to the left here. There is the bulkhead area. We will go in the basement, and that will probably be the last area. Hopefully we'll have sufficient light to take a look at it. You got your hose bib there. And then you got this kind of area here, which is pretty cool. You got a little flat area, kind of a patio area. You have a slope down, but they did add a drain here. So I think it might probably need to be kind of cleaned up. It's really hard to see. Let me see if I can get down on this angle. You can kind of see it coming at us off of the slope there. Will help in the spring. And then a little fire pit here. I think you can see a little bit kind of the sag. I think when they took the listing photo for the cover, it was taken out in this area showing this angle. So, but a couple things back here that I'm noticing. And I'm gonna kind of walk up to them. They're not, I don't know, end all be alls, but some stuff you might want to really consider. First place is I want to go up to the chimney area and the vent area there. I don't know if that's flashed properly. To me, it looks a little janky. And might need something to consider, look at area. I'm sorry. Around that vent pipe there, and then over on the chimney. Now it's a little backlit, so let me try to adjust our lighting here for us a little bit. You can see up on the very tip that they're probably going to need some repointing at some point. I don't know if that's major or not, but just something for you to consider. Coming down here, you're definitely going to have a lot of snow and water in the spring and every time it rains in this area. There are, little things like that peeling up. There's some peeling paint there. It looks pretty good. You have this side over here. These shakes, you're gonna need to do some attention over here. This is a broken storm on the garage. You can kind of see the rest of it in there. That's me in the video. Some broken screens up here. Some peeling paint there, etc. And that door obviously is an older door. I'm gonna go zoom to the right here. See the backyard, but it's kind of a nice area. Could really work well as a cool patio, hangout. Just like what they have, a little fire pit area, etc. Coming back over this way, this is where we have the the upper room above the garage. It's finished off space. Looks like they were using this to store wood at one point. Shakes, as you can see, they kind of change in texture, and it goes up. They must have redid just part of this at one point. Sorry if I pan too fast there. Yeah, you can see it must have been an old door there, because these shakes here match these shakes here. These are much more smooth, look newer to me. This area here, I'm not a building expert, so I don't know if this is good or rad, but what I always see come up in inspections is if the ledger board is bolted to the wall, and it is. Looks like those are bolted, so that's good. They have some sort of, not sure what's going on with that. And then this side over here, walking up to this upstairs area. A lot of the screens here, I've noticed, are all ripped too. This was a rental for a while, so I kind of expect that on these houses. I expect wear and tear is what I mean. Again, more shakes maybe need to be addressed at some point, etc. We're gonna walk up here into the backyard area a little bit. I probably won't walk the whole acreage just because of for video's sake, but I will take you up to the shed up here, and then we'll come down and we'll go and do the inside of the house. So they had a garden space up here at one point, maybe old raspberry bushes, kind of have a totem pole back there. It's just kind of cool. You got an apple tree right there. I would suspect you'll find more on the property. Here's the shed. It's a shed. Roof looks to be a little rough. They have a tarp over it, so I'm assuming a leak. There is a broken window there. Let's see if we can go in here. Oh, that door comes open. Yeah, typical lawnmower shed. Yeah, it's okay. You know, it's probably got good 10 years left, and yeah, there is a hole in that roof right up there, as you can see. But yeah, all in all, it's all right. I'll hold the lawnmower, maybe the snowblower, etc. Again, broken windows. Let the light adjust there for a second. You can see a broken window right there, and there. All four corners actually are broken on it. So cool. Come on out of here. You can see the old beehives over the years. A bunch of them in here. Wow. Coming out. There's the back of the house. I am going to close this, so I apologize for the poor video quality here for a minute. I'm gonna pan over here, but you can see how we have to go about doing this and hand it in the video. Well, hopefully we can get it. Well, we'll come back for that. All right, coming back this way, you can see that how close the neighbors are right there. So you're give you an idea here. They're there and you're here. So there's some tree there. And I'm not sure where the boundary line is along that over there, but we could establish that if we wanted to make an offer or during an inspection of some sort. So just kind of coming down. Obviously, there's a lot of leaves in the yard right now. Yeah, give you a good angle from up here. It's kind of pretty little spot right here. You know, I do think from what I've seen on the outside, there is some maintenance that's going to need to happen, but nothing that's alarming me or in my opinion, moving it out of where the current market price point has it. So, all right, let's go inside. I probably won't open those, and there's a couple other things upstairs that I'm not sure if I can get us into. So we come right into what must have been the barn area. Above us is that area that's finished. Could you park a car in here? I think you could. You'd have to obviously update the door, but there's the support for going up. One thing I noticed in a lot of it, there are a lot of shims going on. I think that's okay. I'm not a building expert, but that is what's going. But they did insulate all of it below it, so that is nice to see. Because that room upstairs, I think, is a very, very nice feature to this home. So standing back, that's the way I came in. That's where we're going to go into the house. That's the back door, and that's the back patio area out there. So yeah, so this definitely was the old barn, maybe horse horse barn for the house, woodshed, etc. That is going out towards the driveway and probably our main entrance. So here we are, we'll head right in. You got a small little step up, kind of the older, thinner doors. You come right in, you got the wood stove there. These floors are probably not original. These have been updated at some point, but are wood floors. They do show some wear in places, and you can see where like furniture had been, etc. Typical areas of wear here. So, all right, come in, you go into, I guess we could call the living room, the middle room, and then we'll call the parlor down there, and then you have the bathroom down there, upstairs, and there's a little door that's open is the entrance to the basement. So I am going to pan to the right so you can see the kitchen. So the kitchen, you do have an open concept that flows from kitchen into, I guess, this main family room area, dining room, we could call it too. Actually, we could probably call this living room, dining room would be over there. Kitchen is kind of put together, open shelves, not newer, not higher end or anything like that, but still very functional. They do have this kind of neat, unique island drawer situation, which I don't think this is even yeah, that's just a straight up drawer, or dresser, sorry. You have your oven, sink. I do like the sink area. You do look right out here at the road and driveway, so you can see people pulling up while you're doing dishes. There is a light above us, and let's see if it works, and it does. And then panning to our right, more cabinets, refrigerator. This is painted like a teal. This is a wood kind of color. Just to give it a tap, this is like a tile surface in here with a wood trim on it. And it does have a little bit of a backsplash. Cabinets have been painted at one point, and you look out into, I guess we would call it the dining room, or sorry, the living room area, the wood stove, heat pipes for upstairs. Yeah. This is looking out at the back area. We were out there earlier doing video. We're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs in a little bit. This is the other entrance to the outback. You have some of the old exposed posts, beams. And as you can see, the old fireplace behind the wood stove. Yeah. This up here. I can't really get those open, but we'll try this one over here. You know, little storage area. That's kind of cool. This is like a kind of a, gosh, I'm sorry, I'm lost of words today, but not your typical entrance into the chimney. So coming over here, I think we're gonna go over here next. When we come over into this room, which we could call the living room, it might have been considered a bedroom at some point. You know, it could work as a first floor bedroom if needed. Floors in here appear to be original there. It seemed to have been refinished at one point and are in very good shape for the age of the home. You do get a little slight, call it the no suit floor, going back this way, to be kind of expected on these older houses. And in here I can see the little bit of the dip I was talking about out front. That's out front right there. So in here though, I do notice that this window is a vinyl double pane window, as well as that one with another broken screen, and as well as that one. Yeah, that's it. So real quick, we're gonna do a quick noise test in here to see how we can hear the highway. So you can hear it. It's definitely not nearly what it is outside. I don't know if you can see in the videos, but you can see from in here the passing cars, not like they're right in your face, but they are there. And here, I don't know if we can zoom in a little bit, so that'll help. I'll wait for one to go by. You'll see them right along the tree. And you kind of see them go by quick. So not bad at all inside. Definitely can hear it. Over here in the kitchen area, you know, that was one area I did not check. And we'll do one in here real fast. So I can hear it. It's really, really minor, but it's you can definitely hear it. So anyways, gonna come out of that room. One wall I did not show you in here is this area over here towards the kitchen area. If you did want to think about any ways to bring up value in home, in my opinion, is removing wall, updating kitchen, having this be as a more flow main living room area. So coming over this way, opening up this. Got a little closet. I love the old pink in there. And then there is a thermostat in this room too. So coming over here, we kind of come into the main entrance. As you can see, they have the chimney back here. What I don't know in this home, with this being the main entrance, was there a stairwell there at one point going up? And I don't know on that. But this is that main entrance that I was talking about. I can't get this off. So I unfortunately can't open it, but I do think, you know, it would be wonderful with a more traditional door there. Hardwood floors in here. You definitely take a step down here. It's about probably just above my ankle. And then you have a little bit of storage area there. And then the backside of the fireplace area. I'm sure at one point there was a fireplace on that side of the house too. For it, or they must have had some sort of cook stove. At one point they had a washer dryer hookup up here. Those are right there. Whether this is the main spot for that now, I do not know. We'll find out more when we go downstairs. And that takes us back into, that's where we came into the house, was right back there. So backing up this way, we come into this area here. A little bit of a shorter entrance. I'm 5'10". I can fit underneath it just barely. My hair actually touches the top of this when I walk through. So, and it's you know, shoulder width to get through. So coming in here, there is the other fireplace. This is probably the main parlor, entertaining area of the home. Again, you've got the floors in here. These might be original, but they are really good condition for the age of the home. Somebody refinished them at one point. And then you're gonna feel that same slope going down that way. Not terrible or anything like that, but it's definitely not level. And then you can, I don't know if you can see it a little bit there too on the house. Same theme up here on the front though, is that we've got double pane here, double pane there with a rip screen, and double pane there with a ripped screen. I do like to see that some of the windows have been updated in the home. With baseboard heat in here as well. And then there's this kind of cool wainscoting along the sides. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, I was going a little fast there. And then over here, they kept some of the original built-ins and some of this cool woodwork that was done along the way. Must have been a pipe to downstairs or some sort of repair there at some point. I do not know if those are working. I don't think they are. But yeah, coming out, and we are gonna, sorry, that's a very fast pan. We're gonna come in here and go to our right. There's a good example of the kind of lean of the house. I don't know if you can see it in the video so much, but you can absolutely see it here. It's showing that this part area, it definitely has a lean that way. And the whole door, if you notice here, is tilted a little bit that way. So come out of here, a little slight step down, you come into the bathroom area. This was probably added on at another time. You've got original floors in here, again, good condition. Some mirrors and stuff. Hi, that's me. Bathroom has been updated. You got a little step up here. Let me see if I can get down. You can show you. This is a good place to show you some of the tilt too, as well, and settling of the house. You can see the floor go down along the way, and you can see how they cut the tile to kind of match it to keep the top part level. So, yep. This way, shower, slough, little spongy here. Don't lie. Yeah. You do have a toilet with a view, and this window is a wood window, and it's double paned, and the screen's not broken. So, open up here. You can see that. You can see how they. It's another example of these old houses. You can see how they cut this piece here. Like, I don't think you're gonna see it better this way. Yeah. Now the bottom gets a lot wider to fit. So you got this in here, more storage. You got a tub, shower, and then we head out. We're gonna go upstairs next. So we come out of here, again, that's where we came in. There's the wood stove, backyard area, and then we go upstairs here. Older window here. This is an older single pane window. You can see the layers, wallpaper, and then behind that over the years, it's kind of cool, and then an exposed beam. And then we come up, classic Vermont farmhouse stairs, super steep and super tight. Have a handrail here and a light switch there. Kind of come up into a little sitting area. That window right there is definitely on the older side. Let me see if I can make a focus on it for us. Here, let me zoom on it. I'm sorry. You can see the condensation building up. It is a single pane window, so that will do that. But you do have this nice exposed beam that goes up. Probably would want some sort of rail here for time. And then the stair quality, you got some kind of junky carpet put on. And you can see the floors are probably original up here, but again, really good condition. Somebody must have refinished these at some point. You have a little baseboard heat there too as well, so could be kind of cool area. You come up in the hallway, classic Vermont farmhouse. Maybe gives you a good idea of the stairs there. And then we go back into the bedrooms, the primary, and then the big room back there. We have a little bit of storage in here, the attic area up there, and then we have this room in here. We're gonna come in here first. We have a double pane window in here, no broken screen. You definitely get a little bit of a dip here, and you get that same feel in the house. There are a lot of two-prong outlets in the home too as well. So what I don't know is anything about wiring. But you got a fairly big closet back there, storage area in here. And I'll open this up, show you that they have done some insulation on it. Whether it needs more, that's up to you. And then you've got, it's hard to see in here, not a lot of light. And then if you come over this way, they're storing and they got a little light. I think that it's really hard to tell in this, but it probably would need to be thought about, maybe bringing new insulation in at some point, putting a little bit, maybe foam board on the back of this, etc., or doing along the roof. So anyways, wallpaper in here, old style, probably original, almost original door here, super thin, tight entrance into a closet, and then you come in and you have this little closet here, and then we've got some stuff going on. Looks older to me, touching it. Yeah, it's not wet or anything right now, but definitely something to look at. You can see kind of the old lath and plaster back there too, pretty hard. Yeah, so I do see some cloth wiring in here, which is a good sign. It's not knob and tube into here. So I do like to see that. And then you actually have an on-off switch, which I will, or pull, which I'm gonna pull on the way out. No overhead lights in these rooms. So pretty typical. Coming this way, can't, if I can get this open. A little storage area, same thing. They've insulated, and they've insulated along the wall. A little window lets a little light in there, and I can't really, oh, we do have a light switch in here. So hold on. So yeah, there you go, a little storage area. Pretty typical for these old houses. Yeah, it's an attic. I would call it an attic space. Yeah. So we come out. Yeah. From that way, that's up to the attic. I cannot get that up and open it up. So unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to get up there. We might have to, at the end when we're done up here, I'll try again. So coming this way, this one I can't get open. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But I can see the light from over there, so we'll take a look at it from here. So you come into what I would call the primary room. You've got, again, the wainscoting trim, old wallpaper of roses. You got a double pane window up here, which is good. And that's looking out at the driveway kind of area. And then you have an attached bathroom here. So that's why I'm going to call it a primary bedroom. You do get a little bit, again, of the slope going down that way. I don't know if we can see it. It's probably hard to kind of pick up in the video, kind of see it at that angle there. You can see it up there too. That's pretty typical when houses start to settle. You'll see the entryways, window areas and door areas still have a slight lean to them. Floors are in good shape in here. And then we come into the bathroom up here. It's got a kind of a square octagon shape to it almost. I'd say more square. This is looking at that area that I couldn't get into. And is that a light? Oh, there is a light there. Oh, cool. In this area, you can tell. So this area, they came in with spray foam. This wall was added later. So they probably did this all at the same time that they did the room over here that we're gonna go into next. So nice area there. I'm just gonna shut the light off real quick. Yeah. So insulated, which is good. Hold storage. Close this up. You have your bat toilet here. You have a baseboard heat there. You have your walk-in shower there, which to me, probably, let's take a look at it. Yeah, super nice. I just see some stuff that needs to be finished up here on it. And then coming over here, you got your, that's me in the mirror, hello. We have our vanity. Looks to be like it was custom built out of stuff maybe from the house or some pine at some point. You have a little small window here, which is cool. Looks out over the driveway. It does have a thing to close it and open it. And I think they're doing that because there I don't see a vent in here. So one thing that I would love to see in this bathroom is some sort of vent long-term for you. They might have pulled these floors from somewhere in the house because they do match the rest of it. And they're in quite good shape. And then we come into what I think is one of the nicest features of this home is this whole big great room, which could become bedroom too as well. So you do have a bit of a step down. It's about 6 to 7 inches. Kind of see that way. Sorry to change the angle. That's really annoying on a video. Big room. This is over the garage. They have heat here. There's a little bit of damage there, probably from a desk or a bed. But coming this way, it's quite nice. Exposed beams. Good size space. It's got one thing is they left this. Those are the heating pipes to that. So I'd almost want to add another something here, or as maybe this was made to keep a bed. It probably can fit a king because it does have the lights plugs there too. So that's pretty cool. Over this way, you come out here. Let me open this up here. This is the back area. I can get it open sometimes. Oops. So I'm gonna just show you the view out here while I open that up. You can see that. There we go. So we come out. You have these two doors, French doors here. All right. They seem to be in fairly good condition. That one's not sure what's going on with the bottom of it, and I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh, it might be a little wobbly here. But again, broken screens, that's not a big deal. You can take those to the hardware store and get fixed or fix them yourself. But you come out here onto this little deck area. Again, now we're overlooking the backyard, excuse me. And then you do have this little extra or another exit out of the house. So could be a nice guest suite too. But again, lots of broken things like that. That's, again, not a big deal to me. No cover on the outlet. Yeah. So come on in. Back in. That's going back towards the bathroom and the rest of the house. I'm just going to try to lock this. I'll show you that while I do it. Yeah. These are the 3 windows from the outside. These are wood, double pane, so that's good. They've been updated at some point. The screens are, I think you can see the big hole there and then the big hole in there. So not bad, but Just something to consider. There's not even a screen in this one, so I don't know where that is. Yeah, nice room though, without a doubt. I'm just gonna come back to the door and then I'm gonna pan back. So we can see the whole area. Now they have track lighting up there too as well. And then we open this up and we come right back up. And we're gonna come in this way. We're gonna go see about that attic. So I'm gonna apologize. This might get a little shaky as I try to open this. Let me see if, oh, light switch, so. There we go. Yeah, the attic, cool. So small attic space, insulated up here. Goes way back there. You can see that red light, that's the window. I don't see any lights up here. Yeah, seems to be okay. Probably maybe some old water leaks there. I don't know if it still does right now. And they're using it for storage. Yeah, I don't see any power up here. I apologize. But we do get a little light that way. So, yeah, it's not terrible. The insulation is falling in some places. Maybe needs something to consider redoing. Maybe bring in new insulation if you wanted. Stuff like that. So anyways, that is the attic. So we are going to come out of here and it's going to get dark for a second as I try to close this without it making a big ruckus. It's quite a heavy door. There we go. Oops, I stepped on something. I'm going to come out here and close that door. We'll head to the basement next. So again, here we go. You get the view going down the stairs. They're steep, without a doubt. They're steep and they are tight in this area. And then let's head down here. We're gonna let the light, I have an automatic light. Again, steep stairs. They have done some insulation down here, I think. And we're gonna try to find some lights down here too, as well. So we have the bulkhead open. You've got a gravel dirt floor. You have some stone in spots for foundation right here. It's really hard to see. Let me see if I can turn on any of my lighting. Let's see, find the light here real quick. And then there is a light there, but I do not see a switch. You have a washer and dryer down here. You got a heater down here, and they got the fans running. So I guarantee this is the bulkhead area here. Going up and out, it's open. I don't know if they're doing work on it or what the case is, but it's, you can see kind of the entrance, get an idea of it. Now they've got a lot of fans going on here. It's definitely been moist down here. You have a well pressure tank there. I am sorry, I don't have any lights. So I am gonna try to get this so we can see. It's definitely, you can see like they dug a trench there. There's a sub pump there. That is not working, or I can't say for sure if it's not working or not. They've got the fans plugged in. Where are the lights, folks? So they have a heater down here. Now, I'm not sure if it's operable or not. They have the hot water heater right here. It's really hard to see. You have stone there and concrete there for the foundation wall. We've got our furnace here with our zones over there. And that does look like that it is the one that was venting that had the cap on it up top. Yeah, I apologize. It's really hard to see down here and I cannot locate the light switches. So I do apologize, and it would have to be one of those things where we would definitely want to have you guys get here and look at the basement. Typical old Vermont basement. That window is a little broken too. As you can see, it's just kind of sitting there. The beams here and here. That's not gonna see anything there. Hold on. Back over here. I'm gonna try to locate it. It's a light switch. There's no. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm sorry for this poor video quality here for a second. There we go. All right, we got lights. All right, so get a better idea of the basement here. Short ceilings, pretty typical. Stone foundation for majority of it. It does look to be in fairly good condition. I don't see so far, my first looks, any areas bowing or anything like that. But it's definitely a stone foundation. Gravel, somebody brought in crushed stone in here, so it was a dirt floor foundation. That definitely helps in these old basements, in my opinion. There is a little bit of a channel dug here to what is a sub pump at some point. I would probably want to make sure that that is running on full time. Maybe upgrade that too at some point. So some old posts down here, which is cool. They have a washer and dryer down here. They are not plugged in, nor are they hooked up. So there's the upstairs area or this area. They have fans down here, so I think they were trying to control some moisture and part of the mold issue that they had. Mitigated, and I wonder if that's what that is there. I don't see any right now, but it could be back there. Hot water heater is there. Yeah, and this is the concrete portion of the wall on it. You've got your circulator, boiler area here, your zones, a furnace. This is kind of cool. This is an old coal bin, and there actually looks like there's still coal in there. There's no light in there. That's pretty cool. Coming over this way, you got some support areas. Yeah, no, it definitely has the old farmhouse feel. You can see crack there. I would probably want to have some more permanent support come down here. It's not a big expense, and something on these old houses that I think should be done. There's the oil tank. Oh, there's a motion light. All right. Yeah, that's pretty old, muddy. You can see it there. But yeah, all right. They have granite. This is where I think they were talking about some of the mold area. You can see it kind of on there. Black organic, or organic matter as we call it. If they had water and they had to wear boots down here, I could see that. Yep. I can see why they were trying to empty it out. I think it would need some love down here, maybe some time, and a little manpower to get it all cleaned up. Fresh crushed stone, get the sub pump working, and maybe some better support. Panel right here. We got a 100 amp service at the house. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't see any evidence of knob and tube, so I think that's a good sign that the wiring has been updated from knob and tube at some point. So lots of Romex in the basement. So I think we're good there, but I can't say for sure some of the stuff up in the walls. So yeah, that's the basement. We're gonna head upstairs. I'll do a little conclusion outside and get this over to you today. Coming up the basement stairs, we're gonna go right outside. That was a very long video. And I'll probably do my summary right inside here. So. All right, we're gonna flip this normal. There we go.